What's up guys, Shane here from Team COG, and I'm coming at you with a Fortune Fairy deck profile straight from game time. This is Ian, and he's going to give you guys his very specific version of Fortune Fairies. I have no idea how to play these, so he's going to take this over completely.
Alright, so to start off, we're going to be running Fortune Ladies, light, 3 of them. When this card leaves the battlefield, it immediately, leaves the battlefield due to a card effect, it immediately special summons one from the deck. Then we're going to be playing 3 Fortune Lady Past. Fortune Lady Past allows you to adjust her or another Fortune Lady's level by banishing from hand, field, or graveyard.
And that just came out of the most recent set, right?
Yep, that just came out of the Rising Rampage.
Okay.
We're going to be playing 3 Fortune Lady Waters. When she is special summoned to the field, as long as you control another Fortune Lady with different name, you draw 2 cards. That's 6 cards right there. Playing 2 Fortune Lady Fires. If she's special summoned by the ability of any Fortune Lady card, you target one of your opponent's creatures on the field, destroy it and send it to the graveyard, and then your opponent takes damage equal to the creature's attack. We're playing 1 Fortune Lady Wind. You don't want to run into this too often because her ability triggers off the normal summon. When she's normal summoned, you destroy spell and trap cards on your opponent's side of the field equal to or up to the number of Fortune Ladies you control. For 1 Fortune Lady Dark, she's kind of your beat stick, but she's not necessary. What she does when she or another Fortune Lady destroys a creature and sends it to the graveyard, you special summon a Fortune Lady from your graveyard to the battlefield. So that's great with Fortune Lady Water. Draw 2 cards off that.
I'm getting my shit.
2 Witchcraft Golems. All your Fortune Ladies are spellcasters, so if they're targeted by any spells or an attack, you can quick play or use the quick effect, special summon her, and bounce a card from the field to the hand. So if they're being swung over, special summon her, bounce that creature back to hand. The standard 3 Ash Blossoms. Just because Ash Blossom, you need it almost in every deck. Alright, now we're going to move on to spells and traps.
I thought you were drawing a goddamn poem. This is why, like, these
I am playing 3 Fortune Lady Callings. Fortune Lady Calling, as long as you have a Fortune Lady on the battlefield, you can special summon 1 from your deck. It does not say any specifically which one, so you can choose. You can go into water, so you draw 2 extra cards, but you can only activate one per turn, and you can only synchro summon after that, so it kind of locks you into a space. I run 3 Fortune's Future. This card allows you to target a Fortune Lady that's banished, return it to the graveyard, and you draw 2 cards. That is not a hard once per turn, not even a once per turn ability. So Fortune Lady Past, banish a bunch of cards, return to the grave, get a bunch of cards. Fortune Vision. This card, when it is activated, you get to go to your deck and search for a Fortune Lady and add it into your hand. It also says once per turn, when you banish a card from your side of the field or graveyard, your creatures can't be destroyed by card effects or by battle. If a card is banished during your opponent's turn, the next battle damage you would take that turn is 0. I am playing 3 Future Visions. Whenever a creature is normal summoned, it is removed from the game. During the next standby phase of yours, it comes back. 1 Secret Village of the Spellcasters. If you get it in your opening hand, it's incredibly fun just because your opponent can't activate spells as long as you control a spellcaster. But if you don't control any, you can't activate any spells or traps, so be careful. 3 Spellbook of Knowledge. You can send 1 spellcaster you control to the graveyard and draw 2 cards. You target Fortune Lady Light with this, draw 2 cards, and then special summon a Fortune Lady from the deck. 1 Spellbook of Secrets. I was running this at 2. It just became really bricky in the hand because I draw it late game and it doesn't do anything. So I keep it down at 1 now. Go and search out one of your Spellbook Knowledges, hit your Lady Light. 1 for 1. Ditch a random Fortune Lady in your hand. Say you draw Fire. Ditch her to the graveyard, special summon Light or even Past, and then normal summon Light. Remove, get the ability to special summon. 3 Called by the Grave. Called by the Grave. Banish the Ash Blossom on your opponent's turn. You get to keep drawing, keep adding cards from your deck to hand. And then for the last spell card, Monster Reborn. Let you get stuff back for free. It also triggers Fortune Lady Water's ability to draw 2 more as long as you control a different Fortune Lady. That's it for spell cards. Next are the traps. These are the final two. Fortune Lady Rewind. Fortune Lady Rewind lets you special summon any number of Fortune Ladies with different names from your banished zone onto your field. At the end of the turn, they go back in your deck and you shuffle. So you can target one of each of the Fortune Ladies that you banished. Light will re-trigger when she leaves the field. Fire triggers because it's a Fortune Lady card, so you can shoot a creature. Pass just gives you a free synchro material. And that's about it for that. Going into the extra deck, I am playing one Black Rose Dragon. Standard level 7 synchro. Nuke the board, just in case you get in a little bit of trouble.
Since it's common, it only blows up his side of the board.
Yeah,
though.
since it's common, it only blows up my side of the board, and I kind of cry when they play There's Ghost. The boss monster of the deck, Fortune Lady Every. She comes in, her attack is equal to 400 times her level. She comes in at level 7, so she's a 2800 beat stick. Every turn during your standby phase, she levels up, and when she levels up, she banishes one card on your opponent's side, or one face-up monster your opponent controls. It is not a target effect, so you can get around a lot of things. A single Crystal Winged Synchron Dragon, just in case I need to push for a little bit of extra damage. Standard Stardust Dragon, just in case they have a lot of destroying on the field. Super easy to hit. Fortune Lady Past allows me to adjust levels very, very easy. Trishula, just because banishing one in hand, field, and I believe graveyard, always nice, just get rid of a couple cards. Going into the links, we have Barricade, Board, Blocker. This allows me to get my field spells back from the graveyard at the end of the turn. Underclock Taker. I actually just have them in here just to kind of fill space. I never actually use them. The kind of the utilities of Nightmare Cerberus, Nightmare Phoenix, and Nightmare Unicorn. All utility links. A good old-fashioned Borosword Dragon, just in case I need to end the game just a little early. And the final one is number 60 to allow me to draw cards if I get into a really sticky situation. And all I have is level 4 and Every, or Lady Past. Adjust her level, exceed. But other than that, the whole deck is just kind of drawing, and kind of trying to flood your opponent. The best thing with to do is to special summon Lady Every in defense position. Because even if your opponent gets rid of it, and as long as it's in the graveyard during your opponent's end phase, you can banish a Fortune Lady from your graveyard and special summon it. And it does not have to go into the extra zone. So it can be in the main monster zone, which frees up the extra zone.
Nice. So what made you want to really play the deck?
I used to play this back in Absolute Prophecy when it was even worse than what it is.
Oh.
So it didn't do very well then. The biggest thing was to get him up to level 7 and then tribute for the ultimate sorcerer that like you can just negate traps whenever.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. The movie.
Yeah, the movie
guy
promo.
from the movie. The guy from the movie.
But other than that, it's just something fun to play. No one really plays it, and plus the supers of Fortune Lady Light are coming in OTS 11, in which I have a couple in here now, thanks to all the amazing people here at Game Time.
Do you think you'll get any more support from following sets?
Probably in about another 12 years.
Okay, just enough to update it. All right, guys, this has been Ian from Game Time Cards and Collectibles. He actually works here, so if you guys want it, you can pop in, say hi to him. I'm sure he'd love to see you guys. And this has been his Fortune Fairy deck profile. Oh, Fortune Ladies. Fortune Fairies is a different deck. Sorry. Also, Shane here from Team COG. Check out our Twitter, Facebook, and that guy found us. See you guys next time.